What's up, you guys? Slim here with a new video today, and I'm here to bring you guys my first place. It was Ycs Anaheim. It was a regional flight. Played it, won it, got the mat, got the box, got another invite. Pretty crazy. Didn't plan to enter it, only entered it because I needed to do something to kill time until it was time to do deck profiles. So yeah, it's crazy. I played Minerva featuring Totally Awesome, Totally Lightsworn if you want to call it that. I'm just getting into the deck profile. I'll talk about the matchups of the deck, etc. I'll show you guys the list real quick. I got this nice box and the mat for winning plus another invite, so it was good. I'll just start by just showing you guys what I played. So we'll start with the monsters for the Lightsworns. 3 Raiden, 3 Wolf, 2 Lila. Pretty basic. Raiden is the best normal summon in the deck. Mill 2, Mill 2 at end phase, Mill 4, really good. Fuels your snow. Tuner, make Omegas. Wolf, you don't want to draw it. If you draw it, you want to draw it with Solar Recharge or Tin Goldfish. You just want to mill it off, anything, milling it off. Minerva is just a plus. And just 2 Lila, which was actually came in really clutch because being able to pop back row and then exceed with it was awesome. So that was the Lightsworn count. It was only 8 monsters. It was enough. Lila was also really important because it was a spellcaster. I'll explain why as I go through the deck profile. For the starter cards, 2 Photon Thrasher, not 3. We do play the Trap. The Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine, which is basically the 3rd Thrasher. This was just a good starter card. Could also make Tsukiyomi if it came up. Plus, special summoning it can play around Maxi and can get over Kieran, which is really important. Now for the water package, this is why we call it Totally Lightsworn, because we play a water package in order to support the Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome. We start with 3 Tin Goldfish, 3 copies of Gigabyte, and 2 copies of Chocolate Magician Girl. So basically the way this works, Goldfish is like a Goblin Bird. You summon it, you summon another level 4. If you end up having a spellcaster like Chocolate Magician Girl, you can special summon Gigabyte. When you control a spellcaster, you just special summon Gigabyte. So we have Chocolate Magician Girl, Performance Trick Clown, and Lila. A lot of spellcasters, Snow as well. You're able to summon it, and that just gives you extra rank 4s. You can only control 1 Gigabyte, but you overlay with it, and you can search it with King of the Feral Imps. Chocolate Magician Girl is also really valuable. You can discard Snows out of your hand, Trick Clowns out of your hand, draw a card, special Trick Clown, get Snow in grave. You'd rather have it in grave than hand most of the time. So this engine was absolutely perfect. I loved it. It was just fantastic, so I wouldn't really change anything on that. Everything flowed together really well, so that was it for the water package to support that. 3 of the best card in the deck. You win every game with this card. It makes so many matchups so much easier. Wins Burning Abyss automatically, and it makes your ABC matchup better because they go Photon Thrasher. Then they summon another guy. You just snow it, and they pass their turn. So really good. And then for the last of the monsters, 2 Trick Clown, really good, of course, with Chocolate Magician Girl plus Gigabyte. Just going Goldfish this, Gigabyte is just crazy. If Shockmaster existed, I mean, our deck would be insane. And then the last 2 monsters is 2 Max C because you need it this format. Every deck has special summoning. And you can't win every die roll, so going second happens a lot. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, 3 Potted Desire, self-explanatory. It says draw 2. 3 copies of Instant Fusion, probably the best spell in the deck because you always want to see Norden into one of your waters to make Bahamut and Tree Toad. You also can make your Dwellers big, which is super important against like Burning Abyss and any graveyard-based deck. So Instant Fusion is just MVP. 3 copies of Solar Recharge and 2 Charge, just basic Lightsworn stuff. And 2 Twin Twisters, which was the 41st and 42nd card. This deck is 42 cards. I added these to the main deck because I have bad luck with die rolls. I lost pretty much every die roll, and I needed something to go second. Playing around Anti-Spell Fragrance, playing around Vanity's Emptiness, stuff like that, it just came up a lot. And this card single-handedly won me the last round, Game 2 in the finals. I just Twin Twisted his back row and was able to go off safely, so card was really good. And then for the last of the spells, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Rhoda, 1 Foolish. They're just really good cards. Soul Charge is insane. And then the only trap we play is the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine. If you don't know what it does, basically you set it, and then you're able to activate it the same turn you set it into level 4. It helps you start your combos off. Like I said, it's like the 3rd Photon Thrasher, plus with Rhoda, we're playing like 4 Thrashers. So that's it for the main deck. It's 42 cards. Onto the extra deck real quick. Play, of course, the Bay, 1 Minerva. It's all you need. I'm not Johnny. I don't have 2, but 1 is... I never really needed the second one. I felt like this was enough because it was just, it just wins by itself. A lot of fields were Minerva, Bahamut, Tree Toad, so 1 Minerva was enough. Plus, we're only playing 8 Lightsworns. Its other effect was more important because if it died, you might be able to pop cards, so it was good. Definitely important. If you can get one, I'd definitely play I would definitely pick one up because it's so much fun to play the deck. 1 Norden, probably the most important extra deck card next to Minerva. You need Instant Fusion to go off so you can get into your Bahamut, your Tree Toad, or to get into a big Dweller or any rank 4 in general, so Norden is just amazing. 2 copies of Psyframe Lord Omega. I don't believe this was correct. One of these should have been a Crimson Blader. I played against ABC round 3. I could have beaten ABC probably 2-0 had this been a Blader because I could just swung over his guy. He could have Buster Dragon me next turn. So going forward, I would definitely change 1 Omega to Crimson Blader. The MVP, the All-Stars, Bahamut, Tree Toad. Like I said, a lot of fields would start like this. This was awesome. This was just big. This could negate anything. Plus, you had Snow and Grave. It was crazy. So, Bahamut and Tree Toad were absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy I decided to play this build. I played also, of course, the Utopia package. Comes up, you get over problematic cards. 1 Bujensi, Amaterasu. So, this card... in theory, was supposed to be really, really good. It's not hard to put 3 level 4s on the field. However, it didn't come up. I mean, it was only 4 rounds. It didn't come up, but its effect is really good. If you don't know what it does, during your own turn, you can target one of your banished level 4 or lower monster special summon that target. Not counting the ones that you desires away, but you banish 7 cards for Snow. So you could do stuff intentionally, like banishing Norden and specialing Norden, which is crazy. And then during your opponent's turn, you can target one of your banished level 4 or lower monsters. Add that target to your hand. So basically during your opponent's turn you can add max C, which is just absurd. So this card in theory was really good. I want to keep testing it just because I know in theory it's really good. It just needs to come up more. So with more testing it'll come up. 1 Bujensi Tsukiyomi didn't come up. Not sure if it'll stay in the deck. It is really good though for getting Trick Clowns and Snows out of your hand, putting them in the grave where you want them to get free summons and stuff. So this card I'm going to keep testing. It didn't come up, but like I said, it's just in there. And then just basic rank 4s, Castell, Dweller, Emerald, Rhapsody, which is just amazing. And then the 1 King of the Feral Imps to search your Gigabyte. So yeah, so that's for the extra deck. 1 card I wanted to play was Trapeze Magician. Didn't think to play it, completely didn't even bring it with me, so I definitely would make some changes to this extra deck going forward, and as I keep going with the deck, I'll keep you guys updated. So yeah, just a side deck real quick. 2 Denkos, shout out to Johnny, card's great. Didn't play against Paleozoics, I lost to my boy Mike Temez and the YCS in Swiss, so this card's just really good against Paleozoics. And good against Metal Foe too, because if they start off setting like 4 or 5 of their search cards, you just, you summon that, they can't do anything, so it's pretty good. 2 copies of Gamma Seal, clear problematic monsters. Used it to win game 2 against Burning Abyss. Made a Beatrice, I just Gamma Sealed over it, was over. So really, really good card, get over problematic cards. 1 Raigeki and the 3rd Twin Twister, board wipe for problematic monsters, and Twin Twister just for back rows. It's pretty basic stuff. The MVP, 2 Book of Eclipse, won me the finals. I opened Max C going game 2 against Heroes, dropped Max C to his Hero Lives, he was at 4,000. Brahib made Dark Law, so I drew 2 cards, because the special of the Shadow Mist and the Mass Change, I drew 2 cards. The first card I drew was Book of Eclipse, during my turn, drew for turn, Book of Eclipse is Dark Law, no response, Twin Twister is back row, proceed to kill Dark Law, proceed to make my board, and it was over. So Book of Eclipse was MVP. 3 System down for ABC, really good card. 1 Random Dimensional Barrier, I couldn't think of a 15th card, so that was the card I put in. In theory, like we go, if we're going first against ABC or just pretty much any deck we know that can make XYZs or whatever, you just call it good against Metal Foes too, to call Pendulums or Fusions. So that was in there. And then just 3 Anti-Skill Fragrance, so we can beat Metal Foes. So yeah, so that was the deck, you guys. I ended up going undefeated, like I said. Really, really fun to play. I'm really glad I played this deck. The shout-outs I want to give, I want to shout out Chris Morrell, Roger Newman, Michael Temez. They all convinced me to play this build. The morning of, they sent me like a list and were just like, well, this is just a template, just try to build it. So I did. I don't know if I got everything right, but it definitely just performed fantastic. Round 1, I played against Burning Abyss. I won that 2-0. It was a subscriber of mine, so shout out to you. We had a really great game. Snow is just amazing in the deck. Round 2, I had to play against Dub K Dad of all people. Shout out to you, man. He was playing Synchrons. Game 1, he just bodied me. I couldn't even play. He just, he did his crazy combos, Quasared me for game. Game 2, I won. Game 3, luckily I won. He sided out Plague Spreader, which is really important in certain situations, and he didn't have it, so he couldn't, make crazy combos. He ended with a Tasanuku, and I just ran over it, built my board, and that was game. Round 3, I played against really good ABC player. Won game 1, game 2, he won. Game 3, I was able to win. Snow being able to just turn off their XYZs is just insane. So really good match there. And then round 4, I played against Heroes, which is my worst matchup. I really thought I was going to lose when I found out the hero guy won. So I was really fortunate that I won that because, like I said, Book of Eclipse, Twin Twister MVP. So yeah, so that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. If you did, please smash that like button. I will keep you guys updated as I continue to play this deck. There's some regionals coming up. I think this will probably be the deck I play, and I'll just keep you guys updated as it goes. Shout out to my boy Johnny for supporting me, being my fellow Minerva brother, and just supporting me the entire time. He was with me watching all my matches, and he just brought me really good luck because I really didn't think I was going to win, but it was a great way to end the weekend. Shout out to everyone who made Ycs Anaheim just a great event, and I can't wait till the next one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.